Hi, my name is Benjamin Clements. I'm the financial manager at The Nest. Um, Today I'll be covering financial information. This comes to startup cost overview, funding strategy, revenue projections, first year expenses, and financial alignment. So for startup costs, our major cost areas are renovation and rent deposit, equipment, supplies, administrative costs, and marketing. Our total estimated startup cost is $196,110. Our initial capital available is $100,000, and the gap in between is 96,110. And the pie chart I have here covers all of our costs from large to small. So our funding strategies to bridge this gap would be owner investment, seeing if our owners can come up with any money for deposit. Government grants for student and women-owned businesses. This comes from the federal and provincial government. And then microloans from the BDC. I know it was said that you can't get any large loans from the bank doing this. However, the BDC does have microloans for startups and stuff like this that are a lot less risky for them. So they're much more um, inclined to give you a loan for about 5 to 20,000. I think that's the cap on there. And then for pre-sales, this is discounted gift cards where we give out $20 or $30 gift cards for only $20. This can help us raise a lot of capital within like the last month to month and a half. And then I think our biggest factor here, which would be cost reduction via leasing. So this would just, instead of having that large equipment budget, we would go down to leasing equipment, which will definitely help us space out the investment for that and see if we can get a lease to own scenario. So revenue projections, our first year is 350 to 435,000. Our average sales per day would be 950 to 1190. And we've also accounted our summer slowdown for this, which is approximately 40% decrease in sales, as there's 40% less people in Fanshawe. And then for our second year growth, we see 10 to 15% as more people fit us into our daily routine, getting coffee in the morning and lunch. And then our third year, we have 8 to 11. And then after that, we start to slowly hit a line where it's just an average per year. And we can expect to see what we're going to have. And then first year expenses, our main expenses there of cost of goods sold. That's 137,000. That's about 37% of our revenue. 35, sorry. And then our labor is 25% of the revenue, which is 98,000. Our rent and utilities is 105,000, and our total projected expenses would be $357,000. So you can see if we don't stick to our budgets, we can be very easily losing money this year instead of making any. And then financial alignment. So this finance budget matches our staffing plan of a lean 3 to 5 employees, supports on-site baking operations with all of our equipment, and then matches campus marketing traffic. So marketing to the people that actually will be able to show up and buy stuff from us. And then our cost structure supports sustainable growth. So all of our budgets actually support what will grow our company. That is my presentation today. Thank you.